Hello, Calvin Jones with the Park Tool Company. We're going to assemble a box bike in this video. Before we jump into the box and pull the bike out, give the box a once-over. If there's damage, you may want to document with a couple of pictures should there be a problem or missing parts inside. We'll open the box, cut the tape. And here is our bike and the box. We're going to try and pull the small boxes out. One thing that we're going to do is loosen the seat post binder, already greased. That's nice to see. Grease it. If it's not, this one's greased. We're going to put it back in. Rather than let these dangle, we're going to rotate our bar. We're going to find out which way the bars fall to get our housing just right. And that appears to be the way right there. Insert this at least to the minimum line. And we're going to leave that there so we can remember to secure it. Now, packaging is going to come off. If we watch which side to cut, we can get ourselves a free zip tie. Bike's up, ready to work on. Let's have a look inside the parts box. Carefully open. Paperwork. Paperwork. We will check this out. We will look at what they want done. More paperwork. Pedals, very important. How nice. This company, the retailer, includes a little tool to help you assemble it. So, stem could have gotten on with this. Seat could have gotten on with this. Very, very good. We have our parts. We even have our tool. So let's look at the bike. We're going to work on the back end first in this case. We can put the front wheel on. It's simple later. But we sometimes run into little issues. We can see the chain has come off here. Let's go ahead and get that chain back on. Okay. See if we can make it up over the top here. Engage the chain. There we go. Let's drop the chain down to the smallest sprocket. And to give us something to pedal with, let's put on the pedals. Now we're installing the pedals that came with the bike. These are nicely marked. Right side, left side. It's common to have the left side with these hash marks. The right side is a right-hand thread that's going to tighten to the right. Right side first. Start just by hand, making sure this way we're not cross-threaded. Get yourself 2 or 3 turns before getting on the pedal wrench. Pedal wrench fits on the flat. We can pedal backwards. It's the same as turning it clockwise. It will stop. And now we will tighten, hold the wheel, hold the wrench, give it about a 25-pound shove up, pretty snug. Then it's tight. Repeat on the left side, turning to the left, counterclockwise to tighten. Again, pedal backwards, the same as turning it left. It's going to stop. Hold the wheel, hold the wrench, give it that good push. It's tight. Although we may want to start pedaling and work on the gears, here we actually have some brake rub. It'll drive us crazy. Let's fix our brakes before we shift the gears. So squeeze at the rear brake, let them go where they want to go, the pads. we have rubbing. So with our tool, we can look at two things. The pad placement looks good here. The pad's hitting the rim. On the other side, the pad is also rubbing only the rim, not the tire. So we have a problem of it being not centered. We're going to use these centering screws. These increase or decrease spring tension. The two arms oppose each other until we have no more brake rub. For more on brakes, see the Park Tool Guide to rim brakes, or disc brakes if you have those, on our playlist here. Before we're rolling down the road on this thing, let's check out our shifting right now. Go from gear to gear and see if it seems reasonable. If it's not, we would adjust our limit screws here or our indexing here. For more on derailleur adjustments, see our guide to derailleurs and shifting here. Onto the front end. I left this here to remind me this is not necessarily straight. We're going to need to do that. Let's unhook the front brake, open those up. We're going to install the wheel. We've loosened the nuts a good bit to get some room. This wheel goes in. Look for any directional arrows, if there are, on the tire. Spin this in. We spin this in. Pull the wheel fully up or set the bike on the ground. We're going to secure one side snug only. We're going to secure this side snug only. Seems centered here. We're going to give a good shove, much like the pedals. Pick up the effort because it's a shorter lever, tight. Probably a 30-pound lift in a single arm curl. Tight and tight. A little more detail on the brakes. We squeeze each. Engagements here, it feels, yes, that would stop us. Same here, engagement and a good firm pull feels like it would stop us. A little more detail again. Let's tuck our wires away. This can get tucked inside here, so we are not sticking out. Get these tucked away. Now we look at the stem. Grab the wheel with the knees. Rotate the stem as needed till it's straight. Also, the bars look parallel to the fork. Now we are ready to secure this bolt fully. This is a shorter lever, so our perceived effort is still pretty much the same like the pedal. It's a lower torque because of the shorter lever, but the effort feels similar. There's a couple more things we want to check for security, but we're very close to putting it on the ground, going for a test ride. Come to the back. This rear wheel was put on by the factory. Let's see if it's tight. We push. It is tight. Good to know. We come to the other side. Here I pull up. Yes, it is tight. The saddle, we've never put a wrench on it. I put a wrench on it. It is tight. Everything seems tight. It's time to put the bike on the ground. Before hitting the road, we're going to give these a good squeeze. They feel pretty firm. Let's go ahead and check. Yeah, they're pretty good. Little more. That'll be good. So on the test ride, there are a few things besides having fun. So we want to go through every click on the gear, click, click, click. Then we're going to want to use the brakes together and then one and then the other. See if there's any squealing, to see how the bike handles. And if it's fun, let's go. And that's a basic assembly. For more help or details on any of this, see the repair help area of parktool.com. And good riding to you. Thanks for watching this repair help video from Park Tool. We're constantly adding videos and articles here on YouTube as well as our website at parktool.com. Please give this video a thumbs up if it helped you out. And of course, subscribe for the latest content from Park Tool.